On episode 23 of Healthy Life Path TV,
we look into sports nutrition and also the exercise edition. This and much more on Healthy Life Path TV. Enjoy! Summer is almost over, but there's still time to put in a little bit of exercise, especially when you have the sun shining at its best. You want to make sure though that you exercise on a day that there's less humidity. However, if that's the only time you can go do some exercises, make sure to load up on a lot of water. I highly recommend filtered water, that's as much as possible, and this includes some electrolytes into your drink. What I mean by electrolytes is that you want to make sure that the electrolytes don't use refined sugar or anything of that nature that your body doesn't want. We use something called Shaklee's Performance because it's pure electrolytes. It's got better sugars that actually work best with the body, and it gives you that extra kick when you need to go the distance. Now this time, around this time of the year, because it's almost the end of the summer, it's still getting hotter, but you still want to put in some exercise anyway. What I'm going to demonstrate is something called the bear crawl. But the bear crawl, it looks like this. You'll probably see this if you played football. Basically, you have your feet here, and then you have your hands here on the ground, and you would have to do this a whole lot. Now, if you really want to put a lot more intensity into the bear crawl, I highly recommend using a hill. You can also use a mountain if you want, like in Rocky IV, if you've seen Sylvester Stallone try to climb up a hill, because he has to fight this guy named Ivan Drago. But in this case, if you can find a steep hill, that's one of the best ways to do it. Now, I'm cautioning you though, you got to practice a lot of safety and don't do this alone. Make sure you have somebody watching you, and you want to go up as fast as you can, but you want to make sure that you do it safely. If you cannot go that fast and you still have a little bit of pounds to shed, go up slowly. Now it's best for guys, especially since we got bigger upper bodies, but for women, you can do the running. So come in and check this out, and I'll show you how the bear crawl is done as we go up. So yeah, that's quite a bit of a climb, steep climb. If you really want to do the bear crawl, you can do the hill as an option. I recommend flat surface. That's right. Sweetie, how long did it take me to get up the hill?
Heidi, you only did 10 meters. You've seen how Rodney went up the hill, and he represents 95% of the men out there.
No, I don't.
It's true. I'll show you the right way to go up the hill. See, piece of cake.
Hey, at least mine was challenging. Yes, man. I'm going to demonstrate how you should be able to run a track. First of all, you want to make sure that when you're running, you want to be able to keep your back as straight as possible. And then you see these hips? Basically, you got to pretend that you're actually lifting your legs. Lift, 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 lift. And then just use your arms to give you that momentum. Now, I'll show you how I'm going to run this.
I can't see.
All right.
Now I'm going to take an energy chew. Rodney forgot to take this earlier. This would make me more faster, and I will outrun Rodney later, you'll see. And this doesn't have side effects. Delicious energy chews. Watch me run at ease while Rodney struggles.
Yeah, electrolytes help a lot, but man, I could use a little bit more energy too at the same time. Oh my God. Yeah, one whole lap, baby. One whole lap. One more excitement.
See, honey, it was easy. I feel great.
Should have taken that energy too.
Welcome to the Onofrio Cooking Show. Healthy meal. It's recommended by Healthy Path.
Healthy path. Healthy life path.
Sorry. Life Path. Cross that out.
Healthy life path.
What's it called?
Healthy life path.
Healthy Life Path.
Oh yes.
Your greens, a nice salad with a little bit of cucumbers, and just a sprinkle of romaine cheese.
Nice.
And what we're doing here, just a couple of boiled eggs for your protein. Right now I'm gonna put a little water in there.
Wow.
It's not that difficult. Anyone can do it. Fill up a kettle with water. You put your 2 eggs. You go to your stove. This is called a stove. You put them on one of these things here. And over here is the on button. You gotta make sure that you put the right button for the back. For the top. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
And in a few minutes, you're going to notice that the water is going to start bubbling. So
Nice.
you let it bubble for about 5 minutes, and then you turn off this one here, and your eggs should be ready. So now, what I got going here in the background, you can't see it, but a toaster. And I cut up some bread, because it's good to have a little bit of bread. And I'm going to show you what kind of bread it is. Now, there's small pieces of bread, so I'm going to have to put the knife in the toaster, but don't you do that.
Oh my goodness, that takes some skill and technique.
And then you don't get a shock.
So Onofrio is actually just what he's doing is he's hard boiling the eggs. So he's got the I think it looks like he's got it on somewhat maximum, so at least it comes to a nice boil. And he's already prepared all of the ingredients, which is the lettuce and the cucumbers as well. So we're gonna find out what he's doing with. Oh, and what is that you have there?
Rodney, this is my show. I appreciate your commentary, but when I'm back on the camera, you gotta cut.
Of course. The chef is in action.
See what we have here? I actually have, this is little, if you want to call them little buns, small buns, but they're olive buns.
Oh, nice.
With olives in them, and they're really delicious. And I really recommend that with the green salad.
Okay.
Now, what you're gonna do? Now, I like to make just a little bit spicy, so I'm going to take a little bit of butter and put them on the bread. Now, if you've never done this before, it's not difficult at all. You just get a little bit of butter, just enough to cover the bread, and you just it's almost like not painted, but
you're cementing.
Cement, yeah, you know what? If you're Italian, yeah, like you're cementing.
Italian.
Bricklayer or something like that, right?
Sure.
And you want to do all 4 pieces. And what that actually does is just softens up the bread a little bit. Not difficult at all. And you can buy it at any grocery store. It's really common. If you can't find it, it's usually in the dairy section, where they have the milk and eggs.
Right.
Me personally, I like to use salted butter. Now I know maybe it's not recommended by Life Healthy Path.
Healthy life path.
I like to use salted butter.
That's right, salt and butter. Maybe with sea salt.
Yeah, with sea salt. Well, I don't think they have sea salt here, but you can probably find it. You might pay a little bit more, but I like to use this.
Okay.
So there you go. You got your salad, cucumber salad. You got your nice olive bread with a little bit of butter. And you got your eggs going. We should be ready in 5 minutes. And our guests should be arriving in about 10 minutes. And then I'll prepare everything. I just have the nice, you want to make sure you have proper plates just to make it look nice. And I'm going to mix it up. Really surprised.
All right.
Thank you for visiting on my first cooking show, and looking forward to my next cooking show, where we're going to learn how to make spaghetti and what was it? Spaghetti and not meatballs, but we're going to do spaghetti and I forgot. It's next week, and I'll show you.
Absolutely.
I said, don't leave yet. Hang on.
Okay. So while Chef Onofrio is just going to prepare some other things, we'll be preparing for another spaghetti thing. Oh,
This is the ending of the show.
we've got it.
Thank you.
Not only is he a great chef, but he's also a classical guitarist and a jazz guitarist as well. That was actually lunch and a show.
That's right, lunch and a show. Wow, that's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn that. Oh, a second.